There's a sound. You know the one. Maybe it's the garage door. Maybe it's the tires rolling on the gravel. Maybe it's a key jiggling in a lock, or a car door shutting, slamming in a certain way, or a particular creak of a certain stair. And you are 35, 40, 50, 60 years old, and you have your own house. And if you heard that sound right now, your body would know before you did. And that is where I want to start today. Not with what happened, with the fact that you're still in it. And here's what it actually looks like. Someone sighs in the room next to you, and you're already scanned. This gets set down slightly hard, and something in you goes still. The partner says, hey, can we talk? And your whole system drops through the floorboard before they've even said a second word. Your phone, it lights up with a text or a call with a specific name, and your hands, they start shaking and they change temperature. You hear footsteps on the stairs or in the hallway, and you can tell the mood they're in just from the frickin' weight. And you still know what kind of a quiet house is doing. And you've called this anxiety. It isn't anxiety. Anxiety is diffuse. It's about the future. It's a fog. This is precise. This fires on a specific tone, on a specific volume, on a specific length of silence. That's not anxiety. That is a trained detection system firing on the exact signature it was built to catch. And here's the mechanism, and it explains why you cannot logic your way out of it. Threat learning is fast, is durable, and is stored outside the part of your brain that reasons. Your amygdala, your fear center, it doesn't need 30 repetitions. It sometimes just needs one. And what it stores isn't the story, it's the cue, the sound before, the face before, the pause before, all the other times it ends up happening. Because in an emergency, understanding is too slow for us. Your body, it doesn't have time to think based on a prior experience, because this may escalate. It just has to be already moving and ready to go. So the reaction, it fires before your thinking brain even can go online, which is why you flinch and then you feel silly about it for even flinching in the first place. That flinch though, it's faster than you are because it was designed to be, honey. Here's the piece that nobody explains to you, but I am. You didn't learn this once. You learned it by living it, like I did for 3 decades. Every night for years, your nervous system did a full threat assessment before it would let you sleep. Every dinner, every car ride, every time a freaking door opened. And that is not a memory. That is a groove that has been worn into you by repetition again and again and again. You didn't get traumatized by one event. You got shaped by a climate that you were living and surviving in. Now, here's why I need you to hear this today. You have been ashamed of this. You have hidden the flinch. You've laughed it off. You've apologized for jumping. You've been told you're jumpy and dramatic, or that someone was just asking a question. And every time you have filed it as evidence that something is wrong with you. And that's not true. It's evidence that something happened to you. You are not oversensitive to sound. You are correctly calibrated to a house you no longer live in anymore. And that system that you built was right. It was right every single time because it kept you ahead of the danger. It kept you out of rooms before things happened. It saved you, and nobody ever thanked it. But I'm thanking your body for saving you right now. And you should be so proud of it too. And here's the thing that's going to be hard to hear. You cannot argue with it. You cannot tell your amygdala that your partner is not your father. It doesn't process sentences. It processes patterns and tone and language and movement and sounds. The only thing that updates it is repetition of a different outcome. Sound, then nothing bad. A sigh, then nothing bad happening. Hundreds and hundreds and thousands of times until the prediction changes. It's slow. It's boring. There's no glamour moment or a moment where it just clicks. And it is the only thing that works, okay? I've done all the which is exactly why sequencing matters, because you cannot do the deep work while your body is still running perimeter defense. There's just no capacity left to even begin, and stabilization isn't the warm-up before healing. Stabilization is what makes healing even survivable. And that is what I built the site work for, and this is what the site work maps. What comes first, why, and what it actually feels like when the alarm starts to stand down. 131 pages, $19 founding rate, one-time purchase, lifetime access. But right now, tonight, think about that sound. And instead of, why am I still like this? I want you to say to yourself, that kept me alive, because it did, honey. And you were a kid with no exit. And you built a warning system out of nothing. Out of floorboards and breathing and the sound of a car door that was slammed too hard too many times. That is not damage. That's the most impressive thing your body has ever effing done. And it can retire now, slowly, when it is ready. You've got this, honey. I believe in you. Go heal, sunshine. Link in bio for the site work. You've got this. Bye.